Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to thank the National Association of Local Councils for the kind invitation to speak at your annual conference. I would like to be there in person, but parliamentary business prevents me from doing that today. This year's conference is taking place in Birmingham. Your surroundings are inspiring, with a great history of vigorous and independent local government since the time of Joseph Chamberlain. The most recent notable event is that Birmingham will soon be the home of a brand new Sutton Coldfield Town Council. This will give local people a voice to oversee work on delivery of services to their community. Almost 70% of those who voted in the referendum chose to set up a directly elected town council. This is bringing democracy closer to home and greater independence from Birmingham, and giving local people more of a say over the decisions that affect them, as well as how their area is governed. I'd like to take the opportunity today to thank NALC for your immensely positive role as the national membership body for parish and town councils. You represent the interests of some 9,000 local councils and 80,000 local councillors. Your provision of advice and guidance in partnership with county associations is very important. It is a campaigning vision for a better future and quality of life for local people and communities. I know county associations and NALC are working hard to ensure that there are local councils for communities that want them, and that your member councils are representative of their electors and delivering on local priorities. This supports your aim of a strong and vibrant sector where local councils represent and deliver for communities, and it is important linked to my department's agenda supporting community rights and local service transformation. This government has ambitious plans for a devolution revolution, which include devolution deals, but I want to stress that devolution is not just for principal authorities. Town and parish councils have a key role to play, and they should be speaking to their principal councils about opportunities for further powers and functions to be devolved. There are some great examples already underway. Just to name two, Fiat Parish Council in Cornwall have introduced an extensive range of innovative new local services, including coordinating the development of a neighbourhood plan and setting up local transport scheme with volunteer drivers to enable elderly people to get to medical appointments and shops. Campbell Parish Council in Milton Keynes has been focused on developing social capital and work with their local Equality Council and college to promote integration and community cohesion and enable young people access to work and training, so parishes can show their local communities what they are doing and how they are ready to deliver services better. Last year we supported the revision of the Local Councils Award Scheme. We want to see all parishes taking part in the scheme. I know over 700 have already done so. The scheme gives a framework for good governance, for improving, and the chance to show that you're ready for the devolution and new opportunities that exist. We've recently produced some information we shared with you through NALC and the Society of Local Council Clerks, to let you know how the devolution process is working and what it really means for you. We want you to understand the opportunities it presents, so do get involved and take those opportunities to benefit your residents. Let's put the local in devolution. I also wanted to say that I welcome and value NALC's work with the county associations to support and improve parishes. This has helped play a huge part in delivering the community rights agenda. We don't have to remind ourselves that parish and town councils are the tier of local government closest to their communities and have a key role in the government's vision for localism. I'd like you all to note our strong support for parish councils and the full appreciation of the tens of thousands of town and parish councillors who work in support of their local community. We believe local people understand the needs of their area best. This is why we have been transferring powers so people can make more decisions locally and solve their own problems in the creation of strong, attractive and thriving neighbourhoods. Like NALC, we too want the creation of town and parish councils to be an easier process for people that don't currently live in one, but who know their community would benefit from a stronger local democracy in becoming a town or parish council. We are fully supportive of councils that care about their communities and want to get involved in improving them, and it's happening already. As I said, here in Birmingham, the City Council has agreed to create what will be the largest town council in the country for Sutton Coldfield. There are groups working hard for the creation of councils in dozens more areas around the country. In fact, the recent success of neighbourhood planning owes a huge amount to the town and parish councils of England, but there are still around 8,000 parish areas without a neighbourhood plan. So my advice to those of you who are wavering is take this opportunity, empower your communities to have their say where homes go, where shops are sited and what they have to look like. Put your community in the driving seat, join the quiet revolution. Another important area where we are working closely and where I'm grateful for your help is the new audit and accountability regime. You will be aware that by now this government confirmed a 4.7 million transparency fund to support small parish councils and other smaller authorities to become web enabled and compliant with the transparency code for smaller authorities. The fund is being provided to small local authorities with a turnover of less than £25,000 to enable them to be compliant to the new regulation on transparency. The fund will provide these authorities with support, training and guidance, and will assist authorities that require support to move to the online publishing of this information, to ensure they are transparent and accountable to their local communities, as well as being up to speed in the digital age. This programme will provide impetus to place more power to citizens' hands to increase democratic accountability. The code gives local communities the information and ability to hold their authorities to account, and the aim is to ensure that a framework is in place for citizens to get the information they want. NALC was chosen by government to deliver the Transparency Fund, with grant funding for councils available from September this year, and it is for a 3-year period, delivered on a county basis that targets local needs. NALC will be delivering the funding through county associations, targeting local needs in a flexible and proportionate way. Government is also fully supportive of the sector-led approach to supporting and promoting good governance in the parish sector. In 2014, the Audit Commission was disbanded and a new local audit framework was introduced. An independent sector-led body to procure audit for smaller public sector bodies from 2017 was needed, and indeed this way forward was put forward by NALC. Ministers accepted this approach and requested that NALC lead on this work. We are pleased that NALC are now in the process of setting this up, working in partnership with the Society of Local Council Clerks and the Association of Drainage Authorities. My department is funding the setup. In future it will be self-funding. I want to close by mentioning the challenging financial times in which we now live. As we become a country which lives within its means, every bit of the public sector needs to do its bit to tackle the deficit. That includes town and parish councils too. You will need to think very carefully about how to make best use of your resources and how you use your precepting powers now and in the future. I am sure you will do your utmost to achieve this aim. Many thanks to all the parish councillors and members of the county associations for attending the conference. In government, we appreciate all your collective hard work. This is parishes and town councils delivering services and representing your communities. NALC and county associations supporting your town councils and parishes with your advice, training and support. Have a great day and have a successful conference.